What's up, you guys? This is your boy Steven Spielburn, the host of the show CineMistakes, where we take some of Hollywood's absolutely hottest films and we burn them to the ground. We put them on the skewer stick. Today, we are taking on Indiana Jones, The Dial of Destiny. And a lot of people are saying, oh, Steven, you can't skewer Indiana Jones, The Dial of Destiny. Oh, it's Harrison Ford's last hurrah. Oh, he still got it. He's still, we need more Indiana Jones. I don't give a crap, okay? I watch this thing and I'm going to skewer it hard as hell. Here are the top 5 mistakes in Indiana Jones, The Dial of Destiny. The first biggest mistake in Indiana Jones, The Dial of Destiny is that Indiana Jones is actually the bad guy here. This MF-er Indiana Jones is basically the Grim Reaper. If he shows up at your door, you're dead. You're dying. You're dying. All right? Indiana Jones shows up and he's like, I want your help. And you help that MF-er, you're going to be dead within 2 hours. And every single person that helps Indiana Jones dies. You're dying. All right? He's like all 7 horsemen of the apocalypse in one person, in one old ass dude. He's the bad guy. He's the freaking bad guy. Are you kidding me? Every single one of Indiana Jones' friends and family in this movie basically gets killed. His best friend, who has been researching the Archimedes dial his whole life, he's obsessed with it. Right before he dies, he's like, destroy this freaking thing, please. It's basically a WMD. It's a weapon of mass destruction. If the Nazis get it, it's going to be bad. Indiana Jones is like, yeah, I'll destroy it. Wink. Wink. Plot twist, he didn't destroy it. He basically takes it and he throws it in the back of a closet. He basically forgets about his goddaughter for her entire life. Whoa, what the heck? Whoa, it's good to see you. Whoa, I forgot about you completely. Indiana Jones says he cares about history. He's an archaeologist. Blah, 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 blah. But honestly, in this entire movie, in all the movies, he's just breaking shit left and right. Like cups and old ancient forks and stuff, just destroying them, tripping traps, balls rolling everywhere, blah, 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 blah. It all would have been a lot better if he wouldn't have been there. Plot hole identified, Indiana Jones sucks, he's a bad guy. Indiana Jones is not your friend, and he never will be. The second biggest mistake in Indiana Jones, The Dial of Destiny, is that we need to melt more Nazis in movies. This movie had a ton of Nazis in it, and they all died regular boring-ass deaths. Oh, they got hit by trains, or thrown off a thing, or shot or whatever, just regular boring war deaths or some shit like that. We need to melt these fools. Every single time a Nazi died in this movie, I would ask every single person in the theater, did you like that, or would you have rather they've been melted in a terrible, horrible way? And they always agreed with me and said yes. And that's everybody across the world. Everyone hates Nazis. Let's melt more of them. I had these people give me their name, phone number, email address. I basically was starting a petition that I'm going to send into the studios and tell them, like, look, we want to see more Nazis get their face melted on movies. Melt Nazis. We want to see that. Just do it. Take our money. Come on. Please leave us alone. Please stop talking during the movie. Please get away from my face. And I'd be like, but is it better if they melted? Would it have been better if that guy had melted? Just leave me alone. Like, what is it going to take to get you to leave me the hell alone? Like, go sit down back in your seat. You need to tell me what your name is and your email address and all that stuff because I need to send this in. And they're like, if you don't leave us the hell alone, we're going to call in one of the teenagers that works in the movie theater. And at that point, I had to stop, basically. But yeah, they all agreed with me. Nazis should be melted more. Plot hole identified. Nazis can always die in worse ways. The third biggest mistake in Indiana Jones' Dial of Destiny is that Indiana Jones doesn't actually hate snakes. I call bullshit. That's his whole thing. Oh, I'm scared of snakes, blah, blah, blah. I saw snakes in this movie. There were snakes everywhere. And he didn't say shit about it. Ooh. He didn't go, ooh. He didn't have no heebie-jeebies at all. Oh, snakes might be around. He didn't say shit. He's too worried about caring about himself and killing his friends and stuff. And a lot of people are saying, oh, what about the eels? What about the eels? Not a snake. That's why it's called an eel. That's like me trying to call my dog a cat. Eels are not freaking snakes. They're different. Too many snakes have died because of Indiana Jones. He's got too much snake blood on his hands. I freaking love snakes. I wish I could own one, but I can't because every time I go in, I just let them free. I just fucking let them free. Get out of here, snakes. Woo! Get out of here. That's a snake. They're long, slithery, and they kill rodents, and they keep your yard clean and stuff. He's out there doing propaganda about snakes, and I've had enough with it. I'm sick of the lies. They're really good friends. Plot hole identified, Indiana Jones, freaking liar. The fourth biggest mistake in Indiana Jones' Dial of Destiny is break the dial, please. Just break the dial. Because it's essentially a weapon of mass destruction. This is a time-traveling freaking nuclear warhead equivalent. Indiana Jones's best friend's dying wish was literally break the dial. This nerd had studied the Archimedes dial for his entire life. He's obsessed with it. He knows how dangerous it is. And he tells Indiana Jones, look, man, I'm about to die. break this, please, because I'm going to be dead and I can't do it. And Indiana Jones lies straight to his face and says, yeah, I'm going to break it. I'm Indiana Jones. Everything belongs in a museum. Bullshit. How many people you think work security at a museum? 3? That is no match for an army of Nazis coming in to take this shit, go back in time and change the whole world. No, break it and put a little story up about what happened and put all the little pieces. Indiana Jones has probably at this point broken 90% of historical artifacts he's ever touched. He just takes the coolest stuff that people own throughout history. That's like, oh, here's all my cool stuff that's magical and shit. He takes it, runs around with it, breaks it. Why does he give so much a shit about this one? Plot hole identified. Breaking the dial solves every problem in this movie. The 5th biggest mistake in Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is that Harrison Ford is way too old. Oh, he looks great for his age. He's like ripped and all this stuff. He's a freaking old ass geezer. Probably smells like shit and prunes and tapioca pudding and all that stuff. He has no cartilage. He can't keep up. He can't run from Nazis. He probably can't even run for the bus. And I'm not just saying all that because I'm scared of old people and getting old and dying. We need someone new in that can run around and punch people and stuff. Indiana Jones used to have an awesome punch. The CGI in the beginning of the movie was cool. He looked great. But that's all we got. And the rest of the time he was an old geezer guy. Put him out to pasture. Make Helena the new Indiana Jones. She freaking rips. She's got dynamite thrown in around. She's beating people up. She's the opposite of womanizer. She's a manonizer. Just taking advantage of people. She's a criminal selling shit in the black market. She rips. We need a new Indiana Jones, and it's her. Bring in Dom Toretto. There's cars in these movies, car chases. Dom Toretto and Helena can, be together, like saving historical artifacts. Then Letty's there too. Love triangle. That's always good. I think I'm gonna have to take this movie off the skewer stick because the fact that we might have a new Indiana Jones is enough for me to give this movie 5 stars because she was awesome. I think I'm gonna have to take Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny off the skewer stick. Snakes rock. And we're giving it 5 stars for the opportunities that it can create and potentially bringing in Dom Toretto. This has been Steven Spielburn, the host of the show CineMistakes, where we take Hollywood's hottest films and we absolutely burn them to the ground and skewer them. Tune in next time for another episode.